moved in first without the jockey. They usually do that to keep her nice and relaxed. She can get a bit fizzy. Favourite here is CAVALIER, number 1. He doesn't win out of turn, this horse, but his recent form is in stronger company at Canterbury and also on the Kensington track at Rose Hill, or Brandwick if you like. Prepared by Norm Gardner, and he's going well enough to be highly competitive here as Twomenanahorse goes in. $5.10 for him. He's the second favourite. $5.80 for Steak Knife. He's a terrific old horse, Steak Knife. He never runs a bad race. Just looking at him now, they just resaddled him over at the gates. He looks terrific, this 8-year-old. And his form's been very consistent. Placed 3 of his last 4. Drawn a wide gate here. Pat Murphy's picked up the mount. Grand Proposal still to come in. So to Tothecoastandback. Zaritzie about to move up. Definite Time getting ready. So Zaritzie now. Just taking another turn. Definite Time moving in ahead of Zaritzie. Now Zaritzie's ready. Mr. Gibson standing up well. Twomenanahorse, well behaved. So only the 2 to come up. Steak Knife is in, and Tothecoastandback and Grand Proposal the last 2. Tothecoastandback is set, trained by Brad Witt, and now Grand Proposal, last start Queanbeyan maiden winner for Neville Layt, to come up to one of the outside stalls here. She has in fact got the extreme outside, and they're all in. 1300, set in race 5. Red light, a few a bit toey. Costa Zizou took a dive at the gates. Now they're right, they're off. Zaritzie came out last, and Mr. Gibson was the first to begin. Tothecoastandback showing some speed. CAVALIER and Costa Zizou right on the scene early. When they settled down, Mr. Gibson had the lead from Costa Zizou. Definite Time's trapped wide and is starting to roll around the outside. Tothecoastandback will balance up 5th on the rail as Just a Rollingstone goes past that runner. Then Twomenanahorse, the grey over on the inside rail, CAVALIER midfield, and they're very tight and compact here. Steak Knife can't get in, about 4 deep. Zaritzie's drifted back in front of Buffalo Chase Grand Proposal. 5 lengths would cover them. And coming down the side of the 600 metres, Mr. Gibson joined by Costa Zizou. Costa Zizou now a neck in front of Mr. Gibson, who's hard ridden. Just a Rollingstone pulling out. CAVALIER got into the clear. Definite Time and Steak Knife. And there's a wall of them as they come in for the run home. Buffalo Chase trying to get out. Tothecoastandback. Mr. Gibson, Costa Zizou. Just a Rollingstone. CAVALIER sprinting quickly on the outside, now claiming the lead. Steak Knife, Buffalo Chase, Grand Proposal coming from last. Look at Grand Proposal. She's sprinting brilliantly at the 100 and has rounded them up, grabbing the lead from CAVALIER, Steak Knife and Grand Proposal. This is a big win. Grand Proposal 2 lengths. CAVALIER, Steak Knife, and 4th. That's between Buffalo Chase and Just a Rollingstone. Then Mr. Gibson, followed by Definite Time. Tothecoastandback, Twomenanahorse, Zaritzie, Costa Zizou has been last home. Massive win by that filly. She was stepping up from what was a good maiden win at Queanbeyan on the heavy, but that was not a very strong race, and she's really taken a big jump here. Ichikawa for Nev Layt. Nice win. She's rounded them up. Waiting for full numbers. But 12 will win it. 1, Le Cavalier. Stake knife number 2 should get 3rd. And 4th, I wasn't quite sure. That goes to 4, Buffalo Chase. 12.124, 118.80 the time. And the margins to come. She drew clear. Pretty tidy win to that filly. She's not overly big, but she's come down the outside and rounded them up for a good win in race 5. Two lengths, a short neck at Canberra. $36.89 the last 600, and that was hand timed.
Well, that was a fantastic race for Neville Layt, and that was race 5, the Crust Gourmet Pizza Benchmark 55 handicap. I'd like to introduce our committeeman, Steve Heppenstall, to make today's presentation.
Yes, it was an incredible run to come from last at the turn to win by 2 lengths. I'd like to introduce the sponsor for this race, Crust Gourmet Pizza. And Crust Gourmet Pizza is Australia's leading pizza maker, and their mission is to create pizzas to feed all your senses. The Canberra Racing Club is fortunate to have a great relationship with franchise holders Terry Campese and Peter Fellomagus, who own several crust pizza franchises here in Canberra. Hopefully, if you didn't win the Melbourne Cup, you would be fortunate enough to receive one of the crust pizza vouchers handed out today and enjoy pizza this evening. It is my great pleasure to introduce Faith Iaharis, the Food Safety Supervisor of Crust Gourmet Pizza to make the presentation to the owners.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're having a wonderful time at Thoroughbred Racecourse. On behalf of Crust Gourmet Pizza Braddon and the other stores, I would like to congratulate Neville Layt with the winning horse grand proposal.
Thank you. Yeah.
It's a heavy one. You're right.
Yep. It's nothing like a winner, is there? Hey? Well, thank you to Canberra Racing Club and... Whoop!
Oh, I knew. Chucked it.
Better put it down, I think.
Yeah.
Tricky bugger on you.
You told me it was heavy, but not that heavy. Okay, thanks a lot. Thank you.
Well done.
Who would like to take charge?
Give it to the boss.
I'll take it.
It comes off.
Beautiful.
I noticed that.
That is so lovely.
And there's the...
It didn't break, did it?
No, there's the...
Couldn't break it.
Get your photo taken.